Hey everyone, VetTech81 here. I don't know where we left off exactly on the Moto4 project here, but I guess just a quick update of kind of what happened since my last remembrance of a video, and that was I had replaced the stator on it with a cheap Chinese one off Amazon, and right away that made a big difference in the starting and idling issues we had in the past. So then got it all back together and took it out for a ride. It rode great around the yard. Took it out, did a little trail riding with it, and probably after about a half hour riding or so, it started losing power really fast and would stall out, and then it would start, it would idle, but as soon as you just touch the throttle, it would just stall out. And I'm like, what the heck is going on now? And so anyhow, got it back home, got it in the shop, and pulled the carb apart because one of the things I didn't do was clean the carb this time, and that was just because, it started up and ran so well, I just figured I wasn't going to bother with it. In fact, I actually bought a new carb for it, and was going to put that on, but since it was running so well, I decided not to. But anyhow, after we had the issue with it on the trail and it not wanting to continue to run, we, or I, decided to pull the carb apart, and there was a bunch of gunk stuck in the bottom of the fuel bowl. Basically just probably dried up stuff that finally loosened up with the fresh fuel and decided to clog up the jets. And so I took it apart, cleaned it up. Actually, I took it apart, took the carb off, saw all that junk, put the new carb on, Chinese knockoff carb that I wanted to try out, and needless to say, it would not idle at a low idle. It wanted just to race the engine no matter what I did. I don't know if there was an issue with the way that the top of the throttle body is made with the steel tube that attaches to the top of the carburetor, or what. It was almost like if the throttle was just staying partway open no matter how loose I set the adjustment. And I decided, okay, you know what, I'm going to clean up the original carb since it ran so great with it, and put it back on, and it's running fine now. So that's the basic update of the Moto4. I have a couple things I still want to do to it, or need to do, like, the fenders here, they're kind of loose because got some bolts that are missing on the front and back one. But that, and I've got a new set of grips for it too that I'm going to put on at some point. But right now it wasn't a big priority. I got another project coming up. We'll do another video on here shortly. And in my mess of a garage is this 85 Honda XR100 that we're going to be playing around with, trying to see if we can get it to run. The motor's got some issues, some metal shavings and stuff in it and whatnot, so just pulled that apart, and I'll tell you guys about that in the next video.